if we're in this position now, then when, again, we've got all this shit going on and we literally don't know where to turn, I'm so stressed out to the point where I'm like, I know something needs to change. And our favourite phrase of like, if nothing changes, nothing will change. Then what is that next logical step for someone to take? Because again, like the helpful advice of, well, just stop and do you. I could never do that. That is A, not in my personality profile at all. But B, if I'm in that state and I'm in panic of, oh God, I really want the business to work, like I still love it, even amongst all of the shit that's going on. But also like, how am I going to pay my bills? And if I stop, does that mean I've just got to refund everybody with money that I haven't got because do you know what I mean? Like you've made it so close to that breadline of the money that people have paid me has paid my bills. So I actually haven't got anything to refund anybody with anyway. So I've got to push through and serve all these clients.
Yeah.
Like what do you do in that situation?
Yeah. I think a good next step would be think of the clients that you have really enjoyed working with. Think of what that looked like, how that felt for you. What sort of person were they? What sort of situation were they in? And I think if we can look at some sort of a positive from that situation of the dark depths of all the bad stuff, is to go like, where do I actually excel? Who do I actually, like, who receives this information really well when I have done it? And I've come away and I've gone, that's awesome. And I think the work around putting, like, because you can be really specific with if we're talking about a client avatar, so you may well have heard this term before and not really understood what it means, but it's figuring out who exactly it is you're talking to, because who you start talking to is going to be who you start to attract. So if you're talking to everyone, you're going to attract everyone, and that everyone are all the bad people that you don't want. So it's like, start getting specific on, you can get as specific as what their name is in your head. You can have this like person, hence the avatar term. How old are they? Where do they live? What do they do in their spare time? Do they have a family? Are they a young couple? Are they an older couple? Is it a substitute for a child and they're looking for a dog? Is it somebody who is looking to get a new puppy? Is it somebody who's got this dog with all these problems? There's so many specific things you could write these down and go like, what do I really want and who do I want?
Yeah. So what I take from that is putting myself in that position of, I'm this person now that's at breaking point and it doesn't feel like any turn is a good turn.
Yeah.
Because there's something's going to fall off somewhere. You're barely keeping it all going. So I think if you're in that state, I would take intentional time. If you need to cancel clients and book them back in, be intentional with the time that you've now got back.
Yeah.
Instead of what I have also done in a previous life. If I've cancelled clients like that, I've just either wallowed in self-pity or I've stuck Netflix on. I've not been intentional with my time.
Constructive with that time.
Yeah, almost going, oh, well, I'll see how I feel tomorrow. But I'm not doing anything to try and feel better. I'm not doing anything to move that needle further forward.
Yeah.
So I think if you're in that position, be intentional with that time and do that work.
Yeah.
Because off the back of that, what that will allow you to do is identify exactly who it is that is going to come into your business. Exactly who it is that you're going to allow.
We love this term, be the bouncer of your own nightclub.
Yeah.
You should have people that are desperate to come into your world, not the other way around. You shouldn't be the person who looks desperate trying to get people in. It should be the other way around.
Yeah.
So doing this work and getting so clear in your brain of who it is you're wanting to come in, banging on the door, let me in, I really want to come in and work with you. Like, even just that thought, like, imagine just putting yourself in that place and going like, not sure you're right for me, but not in a rude way, in a, like, genuinely, from what I'm seeing and hearing, not sure that we're the right fit, but I know someone else who could be.
Yeah.
That is such a good place to be, because that is going to give respect back to that person.
Yeah, 100%.
Because if you are coming across desperate, and it will, even if you don't think that you are, if you are literally thinking money, I need some money, I need to pay the bills, I need to do the stuff, that will come across. And everybody who we work with and has had that mindset, it hasn't worked out. They've either brought someone on where they've regretted it straight away and their gut was telling them not to do it, but they did it anyway. Yeah. Or they change them, like they'll take someone and then go, actually, it's not right, I'm going to refund them.
Yeah. Or it's just that immediate repellent, and
they
you've
just
got no inquiries.
Choose not to do it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like you don't convert anything.
Yeah.
And I think this is where we have that choice to go, hold on, what is the best thing for me to do to move forward? And it feels really counterintuitive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, hold on, I'm desperate, I'm in a hole, I've got to pay my bills, and you're telling me to
say
work
no.
away.
Say no to people.
What? How does that make sense? And then how is me being in this dark place and then doing that work on just finding out who Laura is? I thought of Laura because
my car.
What weird? Like the whole what is it?
It's the avatar. It's the person that controls
the car has a name. I was like, know. Who's this Laura? And she's like, oh, it's the robot thing. I was like, what?
Yeah, do you know you can ask it to like ring somebody or whatever.
Like a Siri.
Yeah, like a Siri. And it's called, hi, I'm Laura. Yeah, I'm your configuration person or whatever it comes up with. I'm like, okay.
Weird.
Okay, anyway. Skoda. That's why I'm a bit weird.
But yeah, like thinking, okay, right, I've identified now who Laura is. What the fuck? I just don't understand how that's going to be my next step. And I think this is where this is a massive piece to the puzzle.
It's a big jigsaw
that you've got to start doing. And, we would both love to sit here right now and say, do this one thing. Like this one thing is going to change everything. But we know this with dogs. Like there's never one thing. You're never really going to be able to give anybody just one thing to do that is going to fix everything. Now, there may be a smaller puzzle piece that will help move the needle. And I think this is the important bit to note. It's that constant journey. It's about making consistent efforts in the right direction so that every day it gets a little bit better.
Yeah.